Alright. Well, hopefully I've got sound now. Yep, how's it going? So, my mic was set to the wrong channel. You should be able to hear me now. Yep. Alright, man, we got pretty full house pretty quick. Alright, let's go. Well, anyway, I guess I'll start over the top then. Hello and welcome. Hopefully everyone's Wednesday is... put it right here. Hopefully everyone's Wednesday has been going well so far.
This is round one. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against
Yep,
someone
it's
else
Wednesday,
types,
my
and
dudes.
everyone votes on the winner. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners bonuses
Or Thursday.
Go.
Yeah. Blue. Yeah. Sure, why not? Let's go. Well, my Wednesday's been nice. Finished work a bit early, so got to get home early and get a little extra sleep, which is always nice. And cleaned out a cabinet. But mainly I was procrastinating making art, so I was cleaning. Sort of it's if you're gonna procrastinate and do something, if you procrastinate and clean, you can't be too mad at yourself. A dramatic line that Gilbert Godfrey definitely couldn't pull off. I'm riding on Mark Ruffalo's Buffalo, or a line where he has to be quiet. I'm not gonna do a Gilbert Godfrey impression. You'll just have to do it in your own head. Hey, that's good. I wonder if Mark Ruffalo's finally run out of gas here for a while.
Okay, next one. How you can spot a counterfeit Rolex.
How you can spot a counterfeit Rolex. It has the smell of desperation all over, or it's just a snake held on with a string. I bet there is. I mean, there was a T-Pain app, and that was like 2008. Good job with snake on a string. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there is, called Gilbert Godfrey Cameo. A great way to save electricity is to put it on the potential energy bank or cry in the dark. Put it in the potential energy bank. Sorry about that. Speaking of dark, it continues to be really good. Watched 2 more episodes today.
Up next, a rule every gardener eventually learns: never blank the cabbage.
A rule... Oh, I was gonna... A rule every gardener eventually learns: never fuck the cabbage or never fall in love with the cabbage. Oh, speaking of stuff from Dark, they got some real good... There's some real good music in Season 3. Like, it was already solid, but
Coming up next,
continues to be so.
a millennial would leave about World War II.
A Yelp review a millennial would leave about World War II. Prescription shoes or, quote, no avocados, end quote. You know, I bet they did have avocados. Oh! Prescription shoes was a safety, huh? Well... Got me.
Next,
I thought it was good.
how the view
It was not obvious. Compared to, quote, no avocados, end quote, how the view will finally end. Over a pyre of bones, or Rosie blows the whole thing up. I feel this is a spiritual jinx.
That's round
Right,
one.
round
Let's
one.
take a look at the scores.
Hey, Vinny. Good job, 50 points up.
It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double.
Exactly, those
This is
quotes, quotation marks. That is a strong safety quip contender. I mean, he could be jinxed. Dan's very clever, so he'll probably continue to be good. Ugh. Oh, what happened? Yeah, alright.
Hurry.
Yep, there we go, tracker. Alright, let's go. Round 2.
Great, let's see what we got here. Number one on the list. An interesting thing on RoboCop's job performance review. Needs to work on blank.
An interesting thing on RoboCop's performance.
Okay.
Needs to work on not being a robot, or needs to work on Guy Fieri's beard trimmings. Right, but if you were fighting in World War II, you'd probably not be in the UK, you'd be in mainland Europe. Yes, safety quip saved me.
Moving on. A really crappy young adult novel would feature a teenage girl falling in love with a blank.
A really crappy young adult novel would feature a teenage girl falling in love with a dirty old man, or falling in love with her dead pet goldfish. Sure, start in the UK, but you wouldn't stay in the UK.
Moving on. Something you might find in George W. Bush's living room.
Something you might find in George W. Bush's living room. George W. Bush or cocaine? You were too on the nose there, Vinny. And not quite on the nose enough with the surreal answer of George W. Bush would always be in his living room. The worst thing to say during your Supreme Court Justice confirmation hearing. Arson or, wow, I can't believe you didn't disbar me. I think everybody remembers that Bush snorted cocaine. I'm gonna put it out in the very subtle episode of Family Guy where they go to the Bush Ranch and they comment that he leaves his sugar out as pre-measured lines on the table. The one thing that depresses Popeye, when his eyes actually pop out of his sockets or olive oil doesn't taste like spinach. But, I mean, it was only a joke on a relatively unknown show called The Family Guy. So, I don't know if many people saw it to have gotten the joke.
Next in the hopper, warning, the government allows school lunches to contain up to 4% blank.
Warning, the government allows school lunches to contain up to 4% food and 96% hand sanitizer and bleach, or contain up to 4% school lunches. Spiritual bleach, or spiritual jinx there.
That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard.
And survey says round 2. Big swings. Not. That's what r/a is, or.
I've got one prompt left.
Oh.
We're all getting it.
Did not notice that you misspelled that.
Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for.
Come up with an acronym for this name, or for this acronym. RRO. Well, I mean, I don't see the Ghostbusters winning against anyone from Bleach. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The power scale between Ghostbusters and Bleach is right under the wire.
Moment of truth.
Is
You get 3
I feel
medals to
way
award. You've got
different.
3 quiz. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now.
like the main anyway, RRO, Railroad Obelisk, Remembrance of Rotten Orgies, Real Atomisk is Right Otherwise, Real Ripped Overalls, Really Rancid Opinions, Rough Rider Orgy. Always a fan of obelisks. But yeah, like, Captain Yamamote in Bleach is like 6,000 years old or some crap. Like, most of the captains are like, Zool is a tiny baby.
Taking home some medals. First, the
And to just sew up a 2,000 point lead,
And we're finished.
Zach
Show those final
swings
scores.
a 3,000 point final round. What? Wait, what? You mean from like the... You mean Master Roshi? Master Roshi, not Grandpa Gohan. Carries the turtle shell on his back. He's a pervert. Spends lots of time drinking apple juice, the fizzy apple juice. Like when you said Grandpa Gohan, I'm like, who is that supposed to have been? Yeah, you are blue, in fact. Alright, well, I think this is everybody. Let's go. Well, we'll try and go quickly.
Howdy, folks. It's your old pal Schmitty with another game of Quiplash. The great thing about a fresh game is that right now you're all tied for first place. And
Yay.
last.
Oh, someone gifted a sub. We got the Pride
The more people
Unicorn.
who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go.
Just noticed. Alright, round one. Let's go. Crown of the Dub. Hmm. Double jinx, huh? Yeah, I could see. One of mine I felt had some jinx potential. The second one, if you have a similar brain to mine, like, yeah, maybe, but I don't know if anyone's gonna come to the same conclusion I did.
Our first prompt is something you wouldn't expect to hear from a Subway sandwich artist.
Something he wouldn't expect to hear from a Subway sandwich artist.
Pick your favorite.
Jared from Subway, or I went to art school for this. I don't know, I feel like I would expect someone from Subway to say that. They're sandwich artistes. Hey, how's it going?
Next on deck, some solid life advice. Never trust blank.
Yep. Some solid life advice. Never trust me wows, or never trust yourself with a wheel of cheese. Yeah. Nobody picked the obvious one. It's fair. We never left.
What you've been searching for wasn't inside you this whole time. It was in blank.
What you've been searching for wasn't inside you this whole time. It was in the gas station burrito you ate at 4 a.m. Or it was in each Swede's crown of the W. It does seem cheese trumps me wows. Hey there, ammonia. That was, yeah. I'm also a fan of it wasn't inside you, it was in somebody else.
Next on the list, everybody who buys a jet ski gets a personal card that says this.
Everybody who buys a jet ski gets a personal card that says this. Moose on a jet ski, or one free douche with purchase. You assume that's supposed to be moose on a jet ski. C. Exactly. Moose on a jet, yes. Moose on a jet? Yes.
Next prompt. The next big craze for yuppies, bottled blank.
The next big craze for yuppies.
Vote on your
Bottled
answers.
scarcity or bottled avocado toast? No. You got picked. I always forget where... Wow. Super quip right there. Is this about the history of avocados?
A new name for bananas.
I don't know, bottled scarcity was too good.
Okay, vote.
A new name for bananas. Sananab, or shit garbage nasty curvy thingies. Well, we can try, Alan. We can sure try. It is banana backwards. You are correct. You felt like a banana backwards?
That's all for round one.
Exactly.
Here's the
You say
scoreboard.
banana, I say sanabnab. Sanannab. There's only one B. We got a really big spread on this one.
Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one.
Sad Namba. Yeah. Alright, round two, let's go. Or will any poll do?
Prompt number 1 is a weird thing to hear from your grandpa. I wish I'd spent more time blank.
A weird thing to hear from your grandpa. I wish I'd spent more time jerking off to you, or I wish I'd spent more time regretting my choices. Why do you think it's that they take longer to grow? Oh yeah. Regretting my choices because they are like grapes.
The 1960s Batman.
I guess it is.
Episode saw Batman and Robin fighting
The 1960s Batman was so goofy. One episode saw Batman and Robin fighting the idea of justice or fighting systemic racism. You know, I'm glad I didn't put down systemic racism. I was like this close. Where they fight the idea of justice.
Worst thing a lifeguard could announce to nearby swimmers.
The worst thing a lifeguard could announce to nearby swimmers.
Now,
Hashtag YOLO or I actually can't swim, so we're fucked. Not after the incident? I mean, I know there's an episode where they find the literal god Apollo, but they never talk about that ever again. It's just a candy bar.
next on the list, a new baseball tradition you would like to see would be the 7th inning blank.
A new baseball tradition you would like to see would be the 7th inning, umpires wearing nothing but a birthday suit, or the 7th inning scuba mishaps. Real safety quip or fake safety quip? I'm gonna say fake safety quip. I'm gonna say Zach. Oh, called it.
Moving on, something that would be terrifying to notice in the background.
I mean, I voted for it, so. Something that would be terrifying to notice in the background of a selfie. A treatise on the history of avocados in World War II, or unidentified wheels of cheese. Right. Also, Cody, congratulations. Someone, I think, well, either you subscribed, which is great, or someone gifted you a subscription, which is also great. Oh, someone scooped you, Dan. Someone scooped you. I thought you were the
New rule, you should automatically be arrested
World War
if you
II.
blank.
New rule. You should be automatically arrested if you break the law or attack the Meow Society. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. It's a very Chicago rule there, but sometimes I do put ketchup on my hot dogs. Yeah. Me wow for the victory.
that's all she wrote
Exactly.
for round 2. Let's check the scores.
The Meow catchers. All right, Blue, you're up there.
Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back.
Acro Lash.
Invent the full phrase that goes with this acronym.
Come up with the full name for this acronym. KPL. Bum, 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 bum. All right, well, we'll be here. What else can we work Meow into? When a problem comes around,
Let's see
you
what
must
want.
wow it.
Choose who gets a
When a
medal now.
problem comes Meow, you must quip it. Come up with a full name for this acronym, KPL. Crusty picture lettuce, kittens purring loudly, kiss precious lovers, kicking puppies losers, ketchup painted livery, kinetic programmable lesbian. Well, I mean... How can you not go for kittens purring loudly? It's a real KPL in there, sir. Can't hear anything, just the purrs of loud kittens. Exactly. Keepo.
Brace yourselves, here come those.
Anyway, I
medals.
was kicking
Come on.
puppies, so...
Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's melt those medals down for points.
Alright, Blue, you, I believe, have held on to your victory. I don't think Tracker was within 3,000.
We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores.
Alright, final score. Close. Very close. It would have been quite a steal. Yep. Alright. If J, then something. Alright, let's go. Alright, is this everybody? I think Mikelt is probably away. Alright, if JE, then let's go. Sure, let's do it.
Hold on to your whatever, because here comes Quiplash. Why, that's enough for a decent rodeo. Time for round 1. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go.
Alright, let's go. Well, that just worked out a little nicely. True. There isn't... Oh, wait. I was going to say there's no Cyclops or Triclops, but then I looked and saw that I'm, in fact, the Cyclops. You are in the audience. Well, you were just saying that Jeff was going to be stopping by shortly, so
Almost out of time.
since you didn't pop in very quickly, I figured you were Jeffing it up. Yeah.
Okay, moment of truth. First off, a mystery that Nancy Drew couldn't solve. The case of the blank.
A mystery that Nancy Drew couldn't solve.
Okay, use
The
your
case of the
devices.
two-pump chump or the case of the lawn pooper? Yeah, apparently I pulled the trigger slightly too early there for you and Vinny. There were 2 spots left. You're not wrong.
Up next,
Exactly.
it's one
Provide
thing
that
to
audience
know
power.
The best way to make a leprechaun mad is to blank.
It's one thing to take his gold, but the best way to make a leprechaun mad is to tell him he has bad taste in pot or keep calling him Rumpelstiltskin. It's true, we are the real monsters. Ah, real monsters. Did anyone watch that show? Ah, Real Monsters? I missed it. I feel like it was on cable when we didn't have cable, so... Now, we didn't have cable in the 90s, so we didn't... Yeah, that's not surprising. It is it was a Nick show, right?
Next,
I thought it was Nickelodeon. The worst time to hear a camera go off. Wet dog smell or when you are doing your personal business? I mean, it's very easy. Ah, Real Monsters. American-made television show on Nickelodeon, 1994 to 1997. Hey there, Yeet. It's disgusting and heartwarming.
Next up,
The link is jackbox.tv. The perfect thing to say to get rid of door-to-door solicitors. Just let me see if my basement has a vacancy or Rumpelstiltskin.
okay, next one. A family heirloom you probably shouldn't pass down to your children.
A family heirloom you probably shouldn't pass down to your children. The Habsburg jaw or kitchen etiquette think pieces. That's a good one. Say, since we were talking about World War II. Though I suppose that's pre-World War II. Are the Habsburgs still around in some capacity? Do they still exist?
Your laugh during roll
They
call.
still exist. They do. A name that would always make a teacher laugh during roll call. Teeny Weeny Christini, or shithead, it's Shathed. The current head of the family is Karl von Habsburg. I'm not digging through this extremely long page. Pretty good point spread here.
Round 2 time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard
The
me.
Habsburg hole, yeah. I feel like there was only one of those, and that's sort of the issue. There is some real jinx potential on that one. The Habsburg jaw. When your kids are your siblings. Around the diamond mine,
Hurry, hit the safety quit button.
Mammoth National Park, right?
All right, let's have
That's why I got turned. That's why De Beers pushed to have it turned into a national park, so America didn't have its own strong local diamonds.
select your favorite quit.
The most pointless volunteer work would be helping the hamsters out of your ass, or helping the hamsters plot their family tree. The Habsburgs plot their family tree. The unbranching tree in Arkansas, or the diamond mine? Oh, yeah, we've been talking about the Habsburgs for like 10 minutes. I suspect we're gonna get a couple of these.
Next one. How does Swiss cheese get all those holes?
How does Swiss cheese get all those holds?
Vote now.
Withholding for tax purposes, or the wheel of cheese fell into knives? So, very TLDR, the Habsburgs were a powerful medieval family that is very famous for its incredible levels of incest. Just staggering. Which pun? Wait, what? Withholding for tax purposes?
Moving on. What are the 3
Did I miss
greatest
it?
words in the
I must
English
have.
language?
What are the 3 greatest words in the English language? Old cheese wheel or fuck Adamisk friends? Aww. Though, I will point out that this is not a word in the English language. Well, yeah, they also had hemophilia and, like, a whole... What's a little fuck between friends, right?
Next prompt. A sign that you were slowly
Also,
morphing into former US
Not an English word though. A sign that you're slowly morphing into former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. You start hanging out with pedophiles or pistols at dawn. Not quite sure about the first one, or really the second one. Feels like a safety quip. I'm just imagining the guy from Office Space. It was a safety quip.
And next is the worst donut in the world is filled with blank.
The worst donut in the world is filled with despair or the crushing void of failure. Some spiritual jinx here. I mean, he did sell his peanut farm. I do like peanuts. Also true. Make some curry for dinner, put some peanuts in it. Yeah. Spiritual jinx on that guy.
Next in the hopper, the Wright brothers' first words after flying for the first time.
The Wright brothers' first words after flying for the first time. Fuck me, that worked, or we aren't the wrong brothers for once. I also thought about spiders. No, I didn't say that you did.
Round 2 is now complete.
I mean, they were successful bicycle repair people. I assume. I'm not actually sure how successful their bicycle repair was. Apparently we do, just like Jimmy Carter here.
And now
It's very
round
true.
3, the last flash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt.
Alright, round 3. Comic Lash.
Fill in this comic.
Any last words? So you could say that their business was really taken off? Now, I feel like there's an obvious one to go with, but I don't think it... I think that was gonna jinx.
Everybody's in. Time to give out those medals.
Any last words? Checked my FUPA for my last will and testament. I'm sure that's a legal acronym, I don't remember. COVID-19 can't melt steel avocados. Are you wearing any taints? Some beatboxing? Can't beatbox. I like peanuts, the Cartering, or nope. Higher and higher. I also did not look at the scores at all going into this, so I don't know where anybody stands because I was
Let's see who's
paying more attention to
bronze. Bring out the silver
chat.
and gold. Okay,
Someone voted gold on I Like Peanuts the Cartering, but why? Well, it didn't get too much spread on the points there, so...
We're done. Let's see the final scores.
No change. FUPA. I mean, again, is it a legal acronym? Upper pubic fat? Ah, okay. It was that. Alright, well, I think let's take a... It's legal if you believe it. Take a quick 1-minute break here, and then we will switch over to TKO. Oh, well, hello, got rated. That's nice. Alright, so we're loading up some TKO. Sure, why not? Let's go with the Kappa. Alright, TKO. Well, thank you, Andy P. It is T-shirt warfare. You are correct. Cool. Always digging some raids there. The dog night. Alright, well, we're full up. Let's go. So if you have not played TKO before, we do a couple drawings, make some phrases, and then T-shirt battle.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master. It's about as fulfilling as it sounds.
Exactly.
Feel free to explore T-shirt Island during your training breaks, but keep to the trails. Every time one of you gets immolated by a fire spirit, my insurance goes up.
So you make 3 drawings, and then we come up with some phrases, and then you are given...
You will use your device
Yeah.
to draw 3 drawings.
Well,
Draw
like you just said.
something gross, something funny. Honestly, I don't care what you draw, but if you need help, hit the suggestion button.
Suggestion button is very helpful.
Right now.
Alright. So begin your drawings. Sometimes terrible drawings make it that much better. And finished drawings are preferable to drawings that were almost done. So you do have to do 3 drawings. It's just everyone finishes their first drawing, then the second drawing shows up, and then the third drawing. Though, I swear one time we played, it just, you could go do all of your drawings one after another. But I guess that was just a fever dream. Because it's never happened. Or at least not on stream. You know, now that I think about it, I wonder if it was because it was on, it was on the Switch, was the person... Oh, yeah, no, that's not all 3 of them. I wonder if it's because one of the first times we played it, it was on the Switch, and so you just got to go through and do all of your drawings at one time. So yeah, that's my only thought as to why the one time it did do that with the, with all the drawings. So for the people here on the raid train, how did you, pick my stream? Just randomly, or is there some other esoteric connection?
Excellent. Now really get nuts with this last one.
Alright, last drawing. Feel pretty good about my drawings this time. Some days, not so much. No, you should question everything. So now we come up with some
Through that
slogans.
exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. The kind of things you might see on, oh, I don't know, a t-shirt. And don't forget that suggestion button if you're stumped. Go!
So sometimes, if you hit the submit button, sometimes it won't say that you did, especially if you're right on the end, but it'll take it, so... And you're not limited to just one, so just come up with as many as you can.
Like 3 or 4 from each of you. Does that seem doable? Just give it a shot. Make haste before time runs out.
That.
I believe some of you broke a sweat that time. Let's see if it pays off. Training complete.
Alright, so now we create our t-shirts.
Select one or one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect.
Well, this is going to be a very stream-specific one, but what's the point of having regular people come back to your stream if not to make endless inside jokes, right? No. Should charge my... Oh, shit. Crap. Hang on. Sorry about that. Knocked my water over. No, my phone's fine. Also, my nearly indestructible glass water bottle, also fine. Exactly. Cody, you found me out.
Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up.
So, I went to the Corning Museum of Glass, and I got a fused silica water bottle. It should be pretty unbreakable, but I'm not willing to test that out.
Fight. Using your devices to vote.
Yeah, Blue, I figured you'd appreciate that one. You just let him get into your head.
Attire in the first battle? Fine, I'll choose.
Boom. Of course it's his drawing. I think I got exclusively blue drawings for mine.
On another environment.
Well, it looks like a deer's paw print. Maybe. It says we still got 8 viewers, but I suppose... I mean, I think we've got at least the people that are still playing, so that's nice. I don't blame them. There's a lot of downtime in, like, TKO and Mad Rap City. So, if you're not one of the players, it can be a bit, oh, well... Then I guess we'll just have a really long training round and... I don't necessarily blame them, though. It could be just Jackbox is being crappy. Like their servers are crap, and people just got screwed up.
A new challenger appears.
What a novel concept. She does look like a Simpsons character. You're not wrong. I feel though if they had used white for the skin, it would have looked kind of weird. Oh, a shirtality. Those are very rare. Usually people will vote for themselves.
Versus attack.
You can vote for your own bleach. That's true. So I think these are, These are provided shirt images. I don't think we didn't have enough of them, or... Yeah, you never do.
A new challenger appears. Attack.
I'm pregnant. It is a good one. It's for sure got the streak sewn up, I believe, at this point. Not the mama, baby. It was a good heart drawing, whoever did that.
A new challenger appears. Fine.
Now there's a phrase. Though, you're gonna be sad because there already is a Land Before Time 12. Land Before Time 12, the great day of the flyers. Oh yeah, there's 17 of them or something? Like, Land Before Time 12 came out in 2007.
The reigning champion wins ties. Next time, get more votes.
Sorry, there are 14 movies. The last, 14 movies. The last one came out in 2016, Journey of the Brave. An animated series in 2007, and a number of video games.
Use your devices to enter one
Yeah.
ring and as many new slogans as you
No, Land Before Time sort of disrespected itself with having 14 feature-length movies. Alright. That's a weird one. Yeah, it's just one of those series that, you know, you grew up, stopped watching, but they never stopped making them. So I do remember one of their terrible PC video games. It was basically like variations on, you know, that maze wall screensaver thing? Do people still use screensavers these days? That's a real question, by the way. Blue, do you use a screensaver? Or do people just let their screen turn off now? Oh.
Write something.
Oh, he didn't catch it? That's unfortunate. What? I don't care. I'll say whatever I want. Yeah, you don't know it's... So, back in the olden days, you'd have to worry about something called burn-in, where images would get literally burned into the screen. So you'd have something called a screensaver, which would turn on after like a minute or so, and it was just a random pattern of stuff. Pipes was a real popular one, but there was one that was basically, it would come up with a maze, and then it would have a character run a maze. Except that it didn't really solve the maze. It just, I believe, made right-hand turns at every possible, at every intersection. It just made a right-hand turn.
Make a shirt.
Wow. It's a good shirt. I'm gonna Google it. Do people still use MySpace? Does people still worship the Greek gods? Do people still use screensavers? 2016, screensavers no longer necessary. Yep, everyone just decided that we should just turn our computer screens off rather than waste the battery. Almost certainly, yes. Ah, well, I think Big Shags has disconnected. I mean, I think I've got an internal CD drive sitting around somewhere. Ooh, eyeball. And Kilroy. I mean, if you have a like a Blu-ray drive, sort of by definition, you have a CD drive as well. It'll do both. It's a good one. Simple, elegant. But that Kilroy also good. I mean, yeah, what the duck? WTD. Pulling it back. Hey, what the duck?
Oh, a new
Oh, you
champion.
did the Kilroy? That was real good. That was a good one. I liked it. Yeah, it was a good comp. Both of them good. It's also why you rarely get shirtalities.
Versus. I want you to fight.
It's a good one. And good one. It's a little kobold with some broken teeth.
Versus. Engage in an altercation.
Yeah. Oh, Meow, of course, always a strong contender. You can't do too wrong by playing Meows.
Versus.
The cartel is pretty unstoppable. You're not wrong. We can't be stopped. Cats and dogs living together. That's why we didn't get any Meows in Quiplash. All the Meows got pulled into TKO. That man has no Meows.
Versus.
It's a very good Earth drawing. But why are we blowing up the North Pole? Ah, makes sense.
Winners.
Right? No one ever talks about the East and the West Pole.
Final gauntlet where the toughest shirts from the previous rounds go toe to toe. Prepare to vote.
Alright, last round.
Versus. Battle.
But can you say for sure that there's no East or West Pole? Yeah, right? Exactly. Blue, you've got to expand your mind. Remember, time is a flat circle. There's not one day. It's the 4-day, the 4-in-1 superposition.
Attack!
It's always a good place to be. Another terrible case of Zack on Zack violence.
We have a champion.
Oh, it was their drawing.
Finally, a go-to shirt for
Well, it's because it was their drawing. That's why it looks looks so nice. Alright. We are gonna switch over to Madverse City, but I'm gonna take a quick break here because I knocked all my water over and I need to get some more. So while Madverse City loads up, I'm gonna run another ad. See if I can't get 2 quarters from Twitch this month. Alright, I'm back. Let's start up the Madverse City. Blue, you can't let Zach get in your head like that.
another robot. Yeah, I guess I can.
We got some VWows. Exactly. It's because they know that you're the most powerful rap battlers. Friends playing Destiny 2 right now. Woot woot. Yeah, exactly. Tamagotchi. Alright, is this everybody that wants to be in? Yeah, he had to go. Well, theoretically it says Dan's still in chat. But I don't know if he's really in chat. Yeah. We'll just continue to have even numbers forever by random happenstance.
You know who it is, Shadow Master MC. Tonight we got a lot of different styles of MCs. Yo, Rach, time to take over.
Alright, we've all mad verse citied.
I was kind of hoping to be stepped on today. Saw that in my future. Check it out. It's about that time.
Alright, let's see who we're up against. Oh, yeah, good call, thank you.
And then you let them rhymes start coming off the top of your dome. Hit the
Alright,
suggestion
desktop
button if you
audio
need help.
up. Don't know how I feel about my second line here. We got Guy Tower and Sirius Tower. How is the in-game audio volume now? Should be much louder. Working hard to destroy the Sears Tower. Unticked NBA jerseys up. Extra long white t-shirt up. Something down. Alright, let's
Here's
go.
the draw. Check out who's facing off against who. Check it out, party people. We got the first two robot battle rappers up here, and they ready to get it in. Remember,
It's
hit
fun.
those voting buttons during the rhyme. We gotta know
We've
if
been
it's
having fun
dope or
with it.
dog food.
Got fire in my heart, ice in my brains. You got no heart if it hit you in the face. I may not be charming, but I'm persistent. I dropped so many verses, they're now broken.
Okay, alright, that's cool. Grab the mic, yo, it's on you.
Run and find cover cause I'm about to defenestrate. I'm just another enemy of the state. I'm not much
You don't
of
hear
a sweet
defense
sleeper.
trade a lot.
I think I'll just stick to being a creeper.
Alright, peace and love.
And you said you've never played this before.
Time to pick somebody
That
to
was
vote for. Let's get those votes in. Let's get those votes in.
It's the anti-rhyme. It's a very distinct style.
Here's your winner. Congratulations, Shorty. Good job. It's time for our next battle. We need the next two cats to
me.
step up and get down.
When I start rhyming, the people go balls out crazy. Better get with it, or they'll call you crazy. I'm dangerous, like a bat out of hell. You dead in the water, got a fishy smell.
That was kind of cool. I know you can do better than that, though. Now you know you gotta come back after that.
When I say hey, all the people shout dog shits. You trying to get doused is very hit and miss. I don't rely on chance, I make my own song. You are wrong, this is too long, so go smoke a bong.
Okay, word, cool, that's dope. Now let's keep it moving.
Both good.
The battle is over. It's time for you to pick up your devices and vote. Okay, here's your winner. Congrats. All right,
Get
where
that
my next two
clap
MCs
back,
at?
indeed.
My rap game is second only to my CSGO. Better hide quick, I snipe like a pro. It's my coronation, call me the queen of rap. Even in my frantic gown, it's you looking like a sap.
This is a good round.
All right, thank you. Now we gotta move on. Yo, where the next
Good
spot
beats
at?
indeed.
Get your gears in gear.
I still just like the little
I live so
Flat
large,
little bird.
I break eggshells. You rhyme so timid, they're walking on them. I never need to shower, I smell like a cake. I put all my
man.
words into a blender and let it bake.
So, that's such a weird one. I never need to shower, I smell like a cake.
Yo, check it out. Now it's
kinda
time
line
to
was
use your
that?
devices and vote on who brought it strong.
Hey.
Okay, good job. We got your winner. Hey, man, come on, watch where you step. That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
All right, round
Good
two.
job. Now let's check out the numbers. Let's see who's winning this right now.
So it's probably gonna be blue. I bet I'm gonna be up against
All
you
right,
this
it's
time.
time to get right.
Nope, that's not what happened. I got Cody. Going for blood. Sometimes that one makes it great. Looks like the Allard 11 School for the Arts. Yeah, Dr. Screensaver right here. Speaking of.
Hey, Rach, I'm looking for a new hype man.
And
Well, you think you could talk me up? I
We
take
took
it
down the
that's a no.
Sears Tower.
wow, you are so absurd.
All right.
Though I think they should have changed the name to the Willis
Nice.
Tower.
Sarcasm.
The Bruce
Okay,
Willis Tower.
I get it.
Yeah, you do.
Beat dropped, but not forgotten. Because sometimes I don't know how it picks who goes against what. I mean, I think it
Now, if
has
you
to
can't
do
think of
with
anything at
score,
all,
but
you can
I'm
use
unsure.
that right for me button.
exactly. What you talking about, Willis Tower? Zach's taking a long time to craft his rhymes.
Hurry up. Okay, here's the undercard and main event for round 2. You better get that loot. Y'all ready for the first battle? Let's get it in.
This'll be the outcome you're gonna regret. We all regret things. This ain't the right wording. Face it, kid, you won't last today. Facing my rhymes cause my rhymes are dope as shit.
Alright. I see what you're working with. You got an answer for that? Come on now, you gotta come strong with
I actually like my verse on that one.
Word around town is you're afraid of nerding. Making unrhymes all hurdy-gurdy. I'm the 21st century. You're the Dark Ages.
That's what I'm talking about.
S-tuck me like is all you're saying.
Ooh, that's gotta make you feel good. And not want to destroy nothing.
Tell me who was the whack cat. and
So
then
who's a
tell me
fan
who was
of
the hot
the
line.
hit TV show Dark? Yes, S. Toothner lied. God. They should just rename Dark S. Toothner
Hit the
lied.
voting button. Pick somebody.
But if you haven't been watching the hit Netflix
You know what
series
it is.
Dark,
It's the next match.
or you've never heard of it, check it out.
This
It's
place
real
is
good.
haunted by your big ass brains. Should be in your head, not in your jeans.
Nice work.
You don't belong here, go back to your hole of despair. Keep on rapping, nobody even cares.
Some fire.
Alright, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Now it's your turn. Let's get it in.
Your face is my ball, my words are my spanner. I can dance like MC Hammer. If I knock you back, don't get depressed. Because in this battle rap fest I become the best of the rest.
Alright. We heard that. Let's
So
keep
another
it
one of
moving.
those weird first
Ding, ding,
lines
the
there.
bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC.
A much more important round to have won there.
Good job. Congratulations. Hey man,
Double
please
the
don't
points.
step on me. Check it out. I need my next battlers up and ready to go.
You aspire to greatness, but you perspire event horizon. Just give me a second, gotta put my eyes in. If I had money, I wouldn't buy you your adopted son. I would have eaten the fetus on a bun.
Yeah, that's great.
Someone's a fan of a modest proposal, huh?
It's time for you to answer that one. You gotta come strong too.
You're corn on the cob. I'm stew. Your
I
lines
do.
pass right through me like the corn in my poo. Is it true you prepare by listening to Green Day? No wonder your November songs get no play.
Nice work.
Alright, y'all, it's voting time. Let's make it happen.
It could be. That was some good rhymes. Good rhymes all around.
Voting time. Right now.
So, Blue, would you say you want to be an American Idiot? Also, you're still a child, so it's just one of your bands regularly. So someone didn't vote. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, Green Day was our childhood band.
Congratulations.
Round 2 over. Final round coming. Now let's check out the scoreboard.
Oh, Cody.
You know the drill. It's the same thing as round 2.
not sure.
Got half your writing done? Cause you should.
So it can go 3 for 3. Interesting.
You know you can use rhyme for me to have us fill in your line. You better get them fingers moving.
Oh, I ran out of characters. Oh. Crap.
Okay, we got the card for the final round.
Woo! I am so excited.
Total
Check it
throw.
out. Next time around. Let's get it in, y'all.
You're messing with the wrong client. As my granddad said, let me die in peace. It's like
Yeah,
this.
we'll see
I'm
what
through being a
they're
bitch.
gonna do. Maybe they'll take whatever I had.
If this doesn't try, I'm
in
gonna
there.
do something.
Thank y'all. Let's keep moving. All right, it's your turn.
You attack me, you get messed introspection. It's no contest, I would beat you in an election. I wanted a challenge but you're way too desiccate. I'll call your mom to come pick you up, no need to fret.
Yo, time's a waste. Let's keep it moving.
It's a
All right,
grudge
now
match
it's time
between
for you to
Blue
use your
and
devices and vote.
the game felt bad for you in your fear of going off against Swedes, so
Let's get
it
those
just put
votes
you
in
up
next-
against Michael 3 times. I'm still bummed I
Everybody
totally
vote,
screwed up.
and we got our winner. Congratulations, yo. The next 2 robots, come on down.
Exactly.
When you rhyme, you sound like a dying eagle. We have battled 3 times now, you are like a fucking seagull. I don't sweat the small stuff and you're very tiny. I am the powerful and almighty.
Go ahead, give that high five. Major bars from our player over there. Your turn.
There's a good
Get
one.
ready.
You hate Buster Rhymes more like Buster Wisdom too. You've been chewing the facts, ain't that the truth? I'm talking now, so listen up the master. Get out of my face, you pile of disaster.
Damn.
Give it up for that major bar.
Okay,
Got
now
some
it's
real
over.
good back and
Who's
forth
the
going
dopest
on.
rapper? Who's the wackest cat?
My wisdom teeth started to grow in, and then they receded back into my gums. Maybe one day they'll try and burst forth.
Good job, good job. Congratulations. Hey, watch your feet, dude. That's the biggest toe I ever seen in my life. This is the final and the finale. Who's gonna be still standing?
All right, well, let's see what it does for my last
Your head
line.
is as empty as a keyboard. My flow is riding high, never bored. You fail so bad they had to call a candy striper. Milk, bread, eggs, and jelly.
All right, they just give you a random
All
line.
right, thanks.
Dang.
Appreciate you. You gotta get back to that one.
I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but still.
Talk to the hand cause my ears are busted. Clean out between yo ears cause your brain needs to get dusted. Whatever you do, I don't give a smurf. But you better come at me hard cause you're my turf.
Yeah.
That was great. I'm loving it.
All right, now you gotta use your
Oh, well.
devices to find out who gonna make
That's what
it
I get
and who gonna get
for
slayed.
not paying attention to what the time is.
Did you forget to vote?
Hey. Pity vote. Pity
And our
vote.
winner
Thank
is you. Congratulations.
That was
All right,
hot.
well,
Now we
again,
gotta check out the
I
scores
believe
and see
another
who won this.
Swede victory.
Congratulations to the big, gigantic, robotic MC. Check it out, y'all. This is Shadow Master MC. Glad y'all came out. Glad you enjoyed
Now
it.
let's see the
We
final
outta here.
standings. Yeah, McKelton. Nice. Top tier. Sad tier. Anyway, I believe that is going to do it for today. If you like, thank you everybody that quit making noise. I'm trying to do my outro. Yeah, thanks everyone that came by. Thank you for the raid. For any people that are still here from the raid, thank you. Always like that. If you like what you saw, please hit that follow button. If you want to see more of this content, hit that subscribe button. And if you're using your Twitch Prime, do remember, new month, you have to re-up every month. So, here's your friendly reminder. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, for an art stream. Until then.